Right then, guys. Well, on that note, let's do our top 10 worst signings of the season. Now, last week we did our best 10. Now it's time for the other side of the coin, the worst 10.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? Right, quick one for anyone who loves their football. Today's episode is brought to you by Dabble, the social sports book that's just launched here in the UK, and they've come in hot with a ridiculous offer for Pitchside. If you download Dabble and use the promo code Pitchside, you'll get £10 in free bets, no deposit required. Just sign up, whack in Pitchside, and you've got a tenner in free bets to play with straight away. You can use it on football, racing, whatever you fancy, weekend knacker, first goal scorer, little bet builder, or even use their pick and bet feature, all covered by the free bets. And while you're there, have a look around because the app's actually class. It's fast, clean, social, and feels way more fun than a lot of other betting apps we're used to. So if you want your £10 in free bets, just download Dabble, enter the code Pitchside when you sign up, and you're off. 18 plus, gambleaware.org, full terms and conditions in description below. Theo, you go first. You put your hand up.
10th position for me, I was torn between two, but I have got Xavi Simons in 10. Not good timing because of how good he played at the weekend. I just thought other than the weekend, he's a good player. He just has taken his time to settle, and he's looked a bit weak, a bit out of his depth. I think he'll come good, but if I'm basing on what I've seen up until this weekend, and he was 52 million quid.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I've also included him for the hype that he came with.
But he's also a friend of the show, so I feel a bit bad.
It's a little secret, that.
Little secret.
In 9, but none of you got this guy.
We're doing Spacebar again.
I got Broja.
I've got him.
Oh, really?
100%.
Oh.
And I've never agreed with you more in my life.
20 million quid. He's Burnley's second most expensive signing of all time. He's played 15 minutes. And
Has he been injured?
But is that
I know he's played 50 minutes a game every time he's played. He's played like handful of games, 50 minutes every time. Hasn't scored.
Pretty bad.
He's Burnley's second most expensive signing behind Chukwueze.
Yeah, but how much is that? Like 10 mil?
20 million. Broja.
Chukwueze?
No, Uga Chukwu.
Chukwu,
yeah.
Chukwueze's
In 8, I know it's a loan, but allow me. I got Harvey Elliott. And there's a reason.
Friend of the show.
He's a friend of the show.
Why are we
But
doing
Friend of the
loans?
show.
because I'll tell you why, Tom. Because it's obligation
free.
to buy, and I've done some digging of why he's not playing.
Well, because it's after a certain amount of appearances.
So, he can move in January. So he can't move in January to another club. Because in case he wanted to get some game time elsewhere, he can't move in January because he's already played for Liverpool this season. And you can't play for more than 2 clubs a season. So he's stuck at Aston Villa until the end of the year, unless they cancel his loan. But if he plays more than 10 games for Villa, it's made permanent. And he's currently, I think, on 5 games. So he's basically stuck in limbo. He can't play for Villa because then it will be made permanent and they don't want him permanent. He can't go to another club because he's already played for 2 clubs.
Go abroad.
He could go abroad.
Napoli.
Yeah. Could go to Napoli, I guess.
Go Napoli.
But they'd have to cancel the loan, probably pay a fine or whatever. And do you know what I mean? So it's not for someone who's so talented. I'm confused as why he's friend of the show. Do you know what I mean? I wish him all the best.
Nice guy.
In 7, I got James Trafford, £31 million, bought to be first choice keeper, lost his spot almost immediately. No fault of his own. Donnarumma's
We might
better
go
goal.
back in for him.
Really?
That's the rumours.
In 6, I do have your boy Visa, 55 million. I know he's been a bit injured, but it's probably his own fault for going on strike and not really doing a pre-season.
I mean, I don't have, but it's like, I don't mind it.
Just been an awful signing for now.
It's also just like, even if he goes on, like the amount of money he was for his age
55 mil.
and his injury, it's tricky.
And it's own no fault of his own as well.
Well, we had to just do it. Didn't we?
In 5, I got Frimpong. He doesn't look that good. He's injured long term at the moment. He's only played 9
He
times.
was in your best silence, wasn't he?
At the start of the season. Yeah. Well, everyone thought he was brilliant last year. At Leverkusen. In 4, I got your boy Elanga. 55 million quid.
I feel like 4th is harsh. To put
Jacob
the
Murphy
4th
still
worst.
Mate, he's Elanga. He was unreal last year. You think he should be higher?
I think he should be lower.
55 million quid, mate.
I know,
Jacob
but like,
Murphy's still starting over.
No,
he's been awful. He's actually been shocking.
Longest start.
No, he's actually been shocking.
No,
let's be
he's
honest.
definitely struggled. He's improving
He's
now.
been bought to replace Jacob Murphy, and Jacob Murphy's still keeping him out of the team.
Yeah.
Elanga literally
And
started last
No,
year.
1 game, mate. Come on.
And then he
Anthony
Take
Lang-
your
Anthony
Newcastle hat off.
Langer's-
He's
he-
55
just-
million quid. He's been shocking.
Anthony
trying to
Langer's
respond,
that
Bobbin.
bad. No, I'm going to help. Anthony Langer's that bad that Arne Slot said that they need a profile like Jacob Murphy.
No, that's Jacob Murphy being that good. No, Elanga's just taken. Like Jacob Murphy's a guy who's been in the team for years now. He knows the system. Like Elanga's taken a bit longer than we hoped.
He's been
but
poor.
he's improving. I don't think.
Longer.
I'm not saying he should be in this, but saying he's the 4th worst signing, like he is going to come good. He's already improving.
but
now.
no,
but
I'm not basing it on coming good.
What's happening, isn't it?
That's what I said about. I think Xavi Simons will come good, and I think he's starting to.
This
but
was
I
the
think
argument
up until
about
now, he's
Esteval,
not.
though, wasn't
You know
it?
what I mean?
we
This
always
is the point we're
we always
making.
disagree on how we do the list.
No, I
then,
get Thank you.
case.
In 3, I got Kirkes. I just thought he hasn't got the excuse of not being able to settle in the Prem because he's played in the Prem and he's brilliant last year. It's just a step up. He should be able to handle it. 40 million quid as well. And then top 2, I think, is unanimous. 2, I got Wirtz. 116 million quid. You're paying that much. You need him to come in.
Do you think he still gets player of the season?
No. He's not scoring or getting any assists. Like, you're 160 million £.
I don't even blame Wirtz anymore. Look, mate, I'll send you the video I seen the other day. He could have scored 10 goals if he passed
like,
him.
last couple
down.
of weeks, he's actually been all right, but you need more from that
mate,
price
If I
tag.
show you this compilation, I agree. Exactly. But if I showed you this compilation, you'd realise.
Even his goal was an own goal.
It was, wasn't it? And 1, I got Isak. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Never.
125 million.
Really?
He scored twice all year.
How many?
Twice.
How many in the Prem?
Don't know.
One.
One. He's unfit. He's the opposite.
No, he's fit now. Slot said he's fit.
He's blunt, not
None of
sharp.
I don't think he's unfit.
He
Slot
looks
said
unfit. Mate,
Slot said he was fit
he
weeks
just
ago.
doesn't look.
He's just not very good without Jacob Murphy.
Yeah, maybe it's that. So there you go, guys. Yeah, see you later. Thanks for coming.
Well, I think that's very harsh on Isak. Very harsh.
You've been very harsh, Simon. Very harsh.
Isak.
Well, I know one of them he's going to include anyway. So let's just like.
10th, I've got Alanga.
In 10.
Yeah, I put him 10.
Yeah, there's some self-awareness there to
I think he's in there, but I feel like
it's
I feel like not everyone's just going to jump in and understand the system straight away and take to it. He clearly hasn't. 9th, Trafford. 8th, Amari Hutchinson. How the fuck he spent that much money on him? We said at the start of the season.
Tell him again, Lou.
He played good last week, though.
Yeah, no, but like,
Yeah, I know what you mean,
the
though,
problem
yeah.
for him is he has to play so good to justify that price tag. It's not even a slant on him,
He's still young. He's still young.
which is sort of Elanga's issue as well. 7th, Sesko. He's just poo-poo at the moment, and for the amount of money he came for.
That's who I was tossing up for number 10. So
Tossing off.
Tossing off. Yeah, let's go.
hell.
Was he 73
You can tell you're a
quid?
gooner.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
Fuck, I fall for every time.
6th, Barry. Not Garratt.
Oh, I think it's a bit harsh.
Are you joking?
Mate, he
Nah,
scored
he
against
tries
us.
hard.
He scored against us. It was real.
What is your like?
Trying hard. Mate, he scored
He's
against
not a
us.
fucking stray cat.
It was
like,
How much was he? Like 25 mil?
like 27. Like
27.
He had a
like
sit
nearly
against
30
us.
million.
It was ruled off in the end, but he scored. But he scuffed the fuck
he's
out of it. It
crap.
was shit.
He's crap. He's so
I
bad.
like him, man.
5th, Hermansen.
Yeah.
He's lucky that Beto's even worse. Like that's the only reason he played.
Yeah.
What's a Manson brought in to be number 1 though?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fucking
Was
shit.
he?
And he was so bad.
He's so bad.
Ariola just
wanna roll
came
the
back.
geese.
You got Ariola in goal.
Yeah.
Want to roll the geezer?
Got
Yeah.
that samurai trim as well.
God, this might be a top 10 list of Lewis's time ever.
What?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Almost got him, bro. Almost got him.
3rd, 4th, I've got Kirkes. 3rd, friend of the show, Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
Like,
He was alone though, so I think
Yeah, but
putting
so
him
is
third.
Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, but putting him third as alone is
but like,
a bit hard.
But do you know when it's like me seeing
Yeah,
a
at least he's
blender, right?
playing.
It's like me seeing a blender, seeing
Yeah,
it
he-
turned on, and then
He
going.
played at the week.
It's
Yeah,
like, I know I'm
I
gonna
agree,
cut
but
myself.
like, it
Yeah,
was
but
a free transfer.
he played a part in their goal the weekend that made Arsenal lose.
Shit, yeah.
So
Apologies, Sancho. You are now the best signing of the season. 2nd, I have Broja. Theo, I back you so fucking hard here. Lads, I am sick to death of fucking Broja. Why is he getting non-stop teams? This guy
What did you say? That's your second?
Yes. He is fucking shit. He is beyond
Wait.
shit. When do you think was the last time he scored a goal in the Premier League? When was the last time he scored a goal?
3 years ago.
I'm not listening to that part. I'm curious.
For Everton.
As to,
23-24 season.
What,
He scored
3
one.
years? Yeah,
He
I
said
know.
scored 1 out of 13 with Chelsea. Since then, he's been at Fulham, Everton, Everton again, Burnley. Doing fuck all. Do you know when was the last time he scored more than 1 goal in a season?
Never.
2018.
21-22 with Southampton. This guy, look at this. He's what? No goal, 1 goal, no goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, no goal, no goal, no goal. He's shit.
How does he get? He must have a good agent though.
I don't know. I think he's just one of those
Like
teams where it's like.
Chipper
I think he's
Mate, second most Burnley expensive signing ever.
He's one of those players where it's like, oh, well, we're a shit team. Who do we sign up front?
Boja.
that's his strapline on his grave, mate.
Mate, he's
Slap on his gravestone. Second most expensive Burnley
I think
signing ever.
he's wank.
Yeah, I think players like that because
They got a reputation.
when they come through at clubs like Chelsea or like you see at Man United, they get like they seem to get a free pass. Like
It's
They play for Chelsea.
amazing.
They play for Chelsea.
yeah, it's weird.
Mate, where? I'd love to sit down with Scott Parker and say, out of those 10 games he played last year for Everton, what convinced you that you'd sign him and he'd be good for you? He scored none. He
I doubt he
assisted
signed
none.
him.
Yeah. That's why he's not playing him for a reason.
He's the worst signing. If any club keeps
Brings
signing
him
him in
on
the
for 10
Prem,
minutes, keep him happy.
they should be sacked.
Right. And then your number one is...
Well, it's Alexander Isak.
So where's Wirtz?
Yeah, do you not think Wirtz is the top 10 worst?
No.
For
116 million, not a goal or assist
So
in the
prior to
Prem.
Isak being the record transfer
I
fee
put
of
him
any
11th.
British
I put him
club.
11th. No, genuinely, honestly, you need to see this compilation I've seen of Wirtz this season.
He's 160 million quid, hasn't got a goal or
Mate,
assist.
he's
0015.
He genuinely would have scored 10 goals this season.
Yeah, but
if
coulda, woulda,
Salah and
shoulda.
no, but he's in the correct. Honestly, you've seen this
you
video.
think, like-
He's in the correct position. He's creating the correct chances.
He is
and
missing
it's
chances
so-
as well, though, and he's been
should've scored
sloppy.
against-
I understand. I understand. I'm not saying that. It's,
You know, if someone's bought for like 115 mil as a 10, you want them to be contributing pretty
Need
much
some
every other game at
productivity.
minimum.
I agree.
You can't just be like this guy that picks it up in midfield and doesn't actually score an assist.
He's
You know,
double-
you have
he's
to
0.14
score an
Prem.
assist, mate. For that
but
amount
this
of
thing,
money.
but like,
Yeah, you've had a stinker, mate.
I
Just accept
disagree.
it.
I think he
you
will.
put James Trafford in there because
He
he
will
got
become-
outdone by Donnarumma, who's arguably the best keeper in the world.
Yeah, he
And
will
you think
become the
Wirtz has
catalyst.
been
Stop saying he will
Wirtz
become.
has been better than.
But he will. That's you make.
We're not judging it in a year's time.
We're not. No, I'm not saying a year's time. I think even this season, it's
What
when
have
you
you seen?
when
But
you
what have you
judge.
seen now?
From what
Up
I've
to now? Up to
seen,
now?
he's in 11th.
Lose 0014.
Oh, God,
you remember how Sancho
you had
got
a chance to
007?
put him in as well because you said
Luke,
right. I don't have
do you remember
number nine.
Sancho? You know when Sancho signed for like 80-odd million quid, he got 007. I was like, oh my god, he's fucking shit. He's fucking shit. He's wasted transfer. He's 0014 in the Prem.
Wirtz is good though. He's gonna
And
be
he's
good.
more money.
He's gonna be
Yeah,
good.
more money.
You need to be creating and scoring goals.
Years
for that
old,
amount of money.
mate,
in the
honestly,
Premier
but
League.
like, come
You
on,
can't, mate.
jokes aside, he has Isak up front. I mean, like, what's he
He's
expect him to
Ekatike's
do?
banging
He's not
out
going to be
brace at the
racking.
weekend.
He's not going to be racking up assists when he has that.
He's got
plonker
Ekatike
there.
up top, mate. More likely.
Yeah,
More chances.
assist of assists. You know, that's a necessary contribution. I back Wirtz to become good. He's 11th.
Clawing assists of assists.
That isn't what
Yeah,
we're
but
doing
that's not
now.
the list. It's current worst signings.
I just disagree. I don't think he's top 10. I think he's a good. I still maintain.
know what
I
you
still
watched
maintain signing
week in, week
Wirtz is a
out
good
to know.
signing
All right.
for having your team.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Oh,
but
do you
he's
not
not,
think-
he's not
If I was
productive at the
Arsenal,
moment.
if I was
You can't-
Arsenal, I still sooner would have signed Wirtz or for that price tag over Eze.
For half the price.
What? The guy that dunked on Spurs with a hat trick.
Because
can't even
because
get
when
a
you make
goal
a
yet.
signing, it's I understand we're doing it primarily of how they're doing
Half
right now,
the price,
but it
can't
is
compare
it is
the
the
two.
player that you have.
Yeah,
and
but does the financial amount not matter when you consider
it
how
does
bad
to
they've
it
been?
does to an extent.
Dewsbury-Hall's
yeah.
been better than
But
Wirtz.
I feel
yeah.
like that's not. What would you say Wirtz's valuation was going into before the transfer, pre-transfer?
Probably
100
about 100 mil, yeah.
So it wasn't. It was a 16 mil overspend.
What?
No, but that's
What are you
the-
clutching
Yeah,
at
but
straws
yeah,
there?
but you buy the £100 million player for a £100 million result.
Even 100
Yes,
million
but-
pounds, you expect
but-
to get a goal or
yes,
assist
and
in
I'm
15 Premier
saying,
League matches.
I promise you, when we come back to this, he is showing
No one's
enough.
not. No,
he-
one,
Lou,
no
what
one's
we're
denying
doing.
No, it's the same way we're on about Javi Simmons. Vertigo have a fucking stormer next week.
Why was
and
Isak first out of interest then?
Isak first because he is already used to the Premier League. He's been in the league, so that excuse is gone. He's been judged to be fit, that excuse is gone. And also, you've signed a player for 126 million who
Say
does
10 million
have
more.
genuine serious injury
Do you not
problems
think when you
as
get over
well as
100
his poor
million,
performances.
when you get over 100 million price tag though, like that 10 million doesn't really mean much.
Yeah, you want.
All right,
Unfortunately-
someone's wealthy.
Unfortunately-
10 million,
You
that's a
want-
lot.
What a
Lou, when you
fucking
sign someone for
immature
that amount, you want
response that was.
stuff instantly, pretty much.
What? It costs 10 million pounds. It's 10 million pounds. It's not like, oh, we'll chuck another fucking 10. And
Lou,
Yeah, but in
Liverpool
football
chuck-
terms, 10 million isn't a lot.
I know,
is
but
it?
Liverpool
what
chucked half a billion.
what I'm saying is quite logical in that I give Isak less time of grace because he has already been in the Premier League for many seasons.
that's
so
fine. We
that
all agree
excuse
with
is
that.
gone.
Yeah, yeah.
We all agree
that's-
with that.
Well, that's my reason of why. And also, Isak is shit, man.
But we're not on about Isak, we're on about Wirtz.
No, but he's brought up Isak. So I have
No,
to
I
respond.
was just wondering what
Yes,
you.
well,
you thought
I
was
didn't bring up
university
Isak.
first. No, what? No, that was asking
Yeah.
the logic as to why you thought he was.
Well,
there.
so-
Yeah, Visser was. I was close with Visser as well, but like I feel like that's very harsh. I
Elanga?
think it'll still be a good sign. Elanga's in.
You
man.
got, yeah.
Go on then, Reev.
In 10, I've got Tyler Dibbling, 40
Yeah,
plus
it's a
million
good shout.
pounds.
A lot of
6
money.
games, not really done much for the hype. Similar. I mean, obviously, it's a bad week to say this, given the fact that he got a goal and assist. But Xavi Simmons are having 9. It's 52
mil,
million
yeah.
pounds for it. 8th, Jadon Sancho hasn't kicked on, but again, it's a loan, so I didn't want to put him too high. And then 7th, I've got Amari Hutchinson for the same reason that Lou said, just way too expensive. I don't understand the transfer fee originally. 6th, John Arias might be one of the worst footballers I've ever properly watched.
He was nearly in mine.
How much was he?
20, 20.
Nearly
hell.
30 mil.
Actually, no, wasn't it 50? He wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much.
15 mil.
God, it's
Let's
shit.
not let
He's
it
bad.
slide a
He
little
is
bit.
bad though, mate.
Hey,
they're the worst team
they've-
ever in Premier History.
it
Like.
was almost, it was almost like tainted as being a semi-Cunha replacement, and he's just
Yeah, well,
absolutely
he was the Cunha replacement. He was good for. Was it Flamengo though? In the was it the Club World Cup or was it Flamengo? I can't remember. Where he come
Didn't
from.
he sign
Or
like 3 or 4 players for the same team?
Fluminense,
It was
yeah.
called the Colombian Pele, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Fifth Elanga. I don't understand like you not appreciating how bad he's been for the money.
I think it's...
Especially with the hype, everyone was saying what a signing. He's the perfect player for
He was
Newcastle.
good last year as well.
Oh yeah. Well, my judgment of not putting him that high is just, as I say, you've
you're
seen
buying
improve.
Newcastle
No, I've
fan.
seen improve. I've put him in. That'd be ice would be not put him in. Just improvements week after week. I almost put Ramsey in for the same reason, but like also he hasn't had that much game time.
True.
Yeah,
True.
Ramsey would be harsh, I think.
Fourth, Mads Hermansen. Just horrendous performances in terms of what.
How much did they sign him for?
I don't actually know.
10 mil?
It's
Nah, it was
20 million.
20 mil, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Three. Actually, my top three are all Liverpool. So three, I've got Kirkes, just not the same player that he was at Bournemouth.
So confusing though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
He
class.
just looked well out of his depth.
Isn't it amazing that everyone said they had an unbelievable window and now your top
Yeah, but on
three are
paper they
Liverpool
did. On
players?
paper they did.
Yeah.
That's football's not on paper, though, is it?
Second,
From the
Florian
pitch.
Wirtz, and then mainly just because of the price difference and him already being an established Prem player, Isak and number one.
Honestly, I can't tell you how happy it makes me that everyone just agrees how bad he is.
Well, the price tag.
It just feels like I know. Yeah,
If
no.
he went to Liverpool for 30
Oh
million,
no,
he
I
wouldn't
agree.
be
Yeah,
in the top
but
10,
it just makes me believe in karma so much. It's beautiful.
You didn't want him. Sorry.
Right, 10th, I've got Gyökeres. 9th,
I was
Gittins.
Gittins.
Yeah.
Can we open up on Gyökeres, please?
You know how much I spent on him?
50 mil?
Shit.
Gittins was in and then out for me. But
Gittins in 9th, Fer Lopez in 8th, 24 mil Wolves spent on him. I think he's made 1 or 2,
Wow.
and he's so bad, and I think he's out in January. Like, when you actually look at the money Wolves spent in the summer and what they've got for it,
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious. 7th, Hutchinson, 6th, Elanga, 5th, Sesko, 4th, Barry, 3rd, Kirkes, 2nd, Wirtz, 1st, Isak.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
What's your thoughts on Gyökeres being 10th?
So obvious that you're gonna.
Well, it's a football show. I'm going to break down
You
his
don't agree
list.
with it though, so what's your thoughts?
I think he's a waste of money.
Why are you trying to
personally.
turn off me? It's his list.
I think
I just asked you.
I said I don't disagree with it. I was thinking about him, but I thought no.
I think the fact I don't buy that he wasn't fully fit the weekend. Like if you're spending 63 million on this best striker in Europe scoring all these goals, he has to play that game at
He's
Villa.
starting a centre mid.
And the fact he's playing a centre mid ahead of him still, that's not good, man. That's not a good sign for
Could have
me.
just been not fit enough though.
Especially when Arteta
But he's fit enough to be on the bench, so surely he's fit enough to start.
That's not how it works, though, is it?
But
That's not how it works.
Why
If
have you
you're fit enough
signed
to play
him?
30 minutes,
Why have you
Tom, if
signed
you're
him?
fit enough to play 30 minutes, you're not going to start him and take him off for 30 minutes,
I-
are you?
but-
This is the argument.
If you're-
That's true because this is the argument you gave about Lewis Hall not being able to start. If
What
he's fit
was
enough
that?
to be on the bench, he's fit enough to, which is not true.
So you're going against what you said about.
Well,
the
he would have been fit enough to play at a half.
yeah, no, you are. You are. You're going
could've
against
played
what
at
you
But,
said.
half.
Tom, surely you're better off bringing on a striker who you think can impact the game rather than take him off at half time.
I'd rather
You know what I
start
mean?
my better player.
start-
that's
you'd
my
rather-
point.
No, but Marino
He's playing Marino because
who's been playing very well.
he's a
there.
centre mid. Theo, you've signed him for 63. What?
But where you
why
get-
does he
where
get
you
such
get-
a pass? I
Do you
don't
know
get
what,
it.
though?
He's crap.
Who? Marino?
Gyökeres, he's crap.
No, he's not.
He is crap.
He is.
He's crap.
I don't agree he's top 10 worst though. I think that.
In fact, he spent 63 million on this absolute bagsman, and he plays football.
He won the Jurgen Muller trophy.
He trips over the ball. He's crap.
He is.
He's a really average striker.
Do you know what's funny? Because Arteta's in the press begging for Havertz to come back as well. You
Exactly.
see him how he's like, I cannot wait for Havertz to come back, so I don't have to play that piece of shit.
Yeah, everyone wants to have it back. To be
That
honest.
sack
He's a great
of
player.
potatoes.
That's how bad it is. Havertz is crap as
You
well.
would not be thinking about
Havertz
it.
is a crap striker.
If Gyökeres
No,
was
he's
good,
not.
you wouldn't even be thinking about Havertz right now. If Gyökeres was flying, you'd be like,
Exactly.
oh,
I love
fine.
Havertz at Arsenal. I think he's been brilliant. For
No,
us.
I know, but like if Gyökeres was banging in goals, performing really well, Havertz wouldn't even really be that much of a
Havertz
thought.
fucking calling it a barn door with a banjo. He's got good hold up play.
I think
That's just not true.
Gyökeres is just not a big
you
game
think Havertz is a good finisher?
I think he's a good player.
Is he a good
striker.
finisher?
Yeah, he's a good striker. Yeah.
Is it?
No, he's
that's
saying
not
no.
what I'm
He's
asking.
He is a good finisher. Yeah.
You think Havertz is a good finisher?
Fucking do, Tom.
Brilliant. Well done.
Gyökeres
Why
is
you get so
is the
angry?
better
Look
finisher
at you.
of the two, isn't he?
Why do you always do that? Why is your response to anything? Why are you getting angry?
You are getting very passionate over this.
Yeah, it's football. I enjoy talking about it.
But you can't quantify passion, Tom.
Oh yeah, true.
Can I ask you a question then? If you were you say you're umming and ahhing about putting, you don't think Jokeres is top 10, which is fair enough. Where would you put Vert?
Where would you put Vert?
Yeah,
Yeah, because he wasn't in your top 10.
11th.
So Jokeres would be.
Actually, yeah, probably put Vert's 12th.
hang on a second. You just said you'd be tossing up Jokeres in 11th.
That's the question.
So where,
Number one, I wasn't tossing off anyone.
what would you say? Be unbiased for once. Be unbiased.
Who's been worse out of Jokeres and Vert?
Right, okay, I
That's
will be
just all I
unbiased
wanna
now,
know.
but when I say something negative about an Arsenal player, please then don't start interrupting and saying, see, you're being biased, because I might actually believe it.
Why are you getting angry?
But I agree with everything Tom said, but the reason he's not in my top 10 is I can see he will be useful for you.
I agree.
But
Yeah, you can carry the water bottle.
but like, but
He's just not a big game
You
player. I
overplayed
don't think
for
he's
a
a big game
Brighton
player.
second striker.
That in itself
It's
is
yes,
worthy
I
of putting
agree.
him in. We spent 63
Oh, no,
million
I
on
was agreeing at the fact
top
that-
scorer in Europe, but he's not a big game. What the fuck have you signed him for then? Like,
Yeah, you're only moving
Being
the
out and
goal.
out
You're
number nine.
you're only moving the goalposts after seeing him play in the league. There's no one who brought him in at the start of the season, and all Arsenal fans going, "Yeah, he won't do it in the big games, but he'll do." No, when you had him, you thought he was going to be there throughout. It was only when you saw him as a player.
I
And
never said I didn't.
Yeah,
think
but that's
I know, but
that-
you
you're-
not
you're-
even
you're
still
changing-
you
Your
don't.
opinions have to change when you watch something.
So you agree?
So-
He looks like a sack of potatoes.
I think it's
I think he's. I don't think he's
Bit
technical
arse,
enough to be in the big games, but against the smaller teams, he actually crushes.
Do you think he's good technical on the ball? Do you think he's strong? Because I think he's actually weak as piss.
I think he's strong.
He's not-
They're two
he-
different
no, he's
questions,
strong.
though. They're
I've
two
seen him be
different
pushed
questions.
off the
I don't
ball.
think he's technical, but he is strong. So what's the?
I think he was fucking weak as out in that Aston Villa game. It was worrying. I was like, this is what he's supposed to be good at. So God knows what else he's going to do. And do you know what's funny? Whenever there was a half chance coming in, he was always just like
He wasn't there.
He was
Yeah,
always
yeah,
in the
yeah.
wrong
That
place.
Declan Rice
It's like
cross.
he has
He
the
should have been on the 6-yard line.
He has the
Yeah.
instincts of me. Like if you put me up front, I would be taking the same positions as Jokeres, and that's not a good thing.
Can I ask who you think's worse out of Verts and Jokeres then?
And Sesko.
Jokeres, as a player,
No,
As a signing?
signing for both their clubs. You think?
I don't.
I think Verts is the better signing.
I think
long
this is what
term.
this is what
No,
I mean.
no,
This
but
is what
as
I
a-
think
Well,
about.
yeah.
I've got Verts
position.
as
Yeah.
This is
second
this
on
is
my list.
why I back Verts as a sign. Like you can see the technical ability is there as a footballer, so that gives me hope for him. With Jokeres, and it's not Ting Diggs, but he has a technical ability of Titus Bramble. So it's like I don't really have much hope for him.
Of all the
Like
players you could have
improving,
selected,
like
you picked
you
him.
won't improve Jokeres. They can improve Verts.
You wouldn't have mentioned him unless he actually included.
I
him
wasn't doing it because then I just get shouted at for thingy, and I don't think he was in the top 10. But like you,
Yeah.
but by the way,
Doesn't sound
I
right.
didn't start on this tangent. He asked me a question about it. I didn't start this agenda. You asked me. Well, you didn't have him in the top 10, so that's the
I
only
just
reason I'm
asked
talking
you.
about.
Yeah, I wanted to know your opinion.
But like, so
And what about Sesko
it wasn't
then?
me. I agree to an extent with what Tom said. Is all I said.
I only had him 10th, by the way. It was very.
Yeah, but I just knew.
Arsenal
someone
fans are
had
quite
been trying to
protective,
get
aren't
him.
they?
Yeah, Jesus.
Jesus.
Not the
I wasn't even this valiant,
Not the
valiant over
Leave
Elanga.
Jock alone.
I think it's because you know it's true deep down.
Yeah, it hurts. We need Havertz back. Last year, everyone was like, we need a striker. Havertz is shit.
By the way, where's Gabriel G? Is he coming back?
He was on the bench a couple of weeks ago.
Christmas, ain't it, mate? He's busy.
So he's on the bench and then he's went back off the bench.
No, I think he was on the bench at the weekend.
Mate, he must be making tons of money.
He's
just
probably
sat
not
there.
fully fit, is he?
No, he wasn't on the bench. Wait, was he?
He's probably injured again.
Oh, I think he was injured again.
He was in goal.
I'd love to see him back. I genuinely would.
I still think he's your best striker.
Same. That's why I think it would be
He just
really
can't
fun
be-
to see. And I
can't be
think he's
fit,
a
can he?
good model for what he's got going on up
He's
there.
a good model, that's for sure.
But
You like models, don't
but he
you?
could come back
true.
and just be poo-poo now.
Probably after all the injuries.
So much time out.
Yeah.
And that'll be a sad sight.
Oh, well, that was it.
Right, well, there are top 10 worst signings, guys. If you think they're different to yours, then drop them down in the comments, or you can tell us how bad ours were. So,
I think it's been pretty fair across the board, I think.
yeah.
Jokeres should be higher.
I'm regretting putting him in. Not putting him in.
Right.
You didn't have Verts in your list, man. That's mental.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah,
stink.
you don't
He'll
even-
come good.
you
We'll
don't
We'll
even-
come back
Stop
to this.
saying you'll come good.
Yeah,
that's not what we're doing.
That's how
Otherwise, you can't do
I
another
will
one in
always
future,
I
can
will
we?
always judge transfers on my opinion of their future worth. Like Verts isn't a bad signing because they could still sell him on for 80 million. Jokeres you're going to get 5. You've already made a massive. You made a 55 million net loss. At least they could recoup their money.
You're chatting shit.
The same with Isak. He'd go for 2.
Shh.
Yeah, you're
Good boy.